This video is brought to you by Squarespace, making websites for you so you don't have to. Thanks, Squarespace. So I was doing a little digging in the back of my neglected art supply closet when I came across these pumpkin paints by Crayola. What's a pumpkin paint other than paint that is used for painting on pumpkins? Is it just acrylic paint? Absolutely, probably it is. But I was interested to give it a try. It shows them being used on pumpkins, glass, canvas, wood. So it does claim that you can use this multi-surface acrylic paint on a lot of things. And it also suggests that Crayola brushes work great with pumpkin paint. And you know what? Crayola, I'm sure they don't, because I've used your brushes before. They're awful, and I think I'll just use my own. Let's open these up. Swatching time. Now hold on. If there is a little aluminum situation to peel away on each of these, this video is over. Congratulations, this video isn't going to be a minute long. Okay, I'm scared, but oh, it looks awful. Here we go. Okay, honestly, not that bad. The question is pumpkin paint just a repackaged Crayola acrylic paint that is targeted towards being able to be painted on pumpkins? I would assume. Did it get me to buy it? Absolutely it did. Okay, the white is, well, I don't know if you can tell. It's iridescent, like pearl. It's got sparkles. Oh, okay. And the other white is not iridescent. It's much thicker. Interesting. Okay. We got our pumpkin paint colors swatched. They look and feel like kids' paints. Here we go. Before I get started on painting our pumpkins, I do want to do a little bit of practicing with a tiny little canvas. And by practice, I mean, get a handle on these, well, as one of my characters in my comic puts it, wet snot you call paint. Let's start off, I don't know, I'm feeling a portrait of a witch. Like her big face, oh, her big nose, and her big smile. Under that big nose. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh, she looks like me. Okay, let's start with building on her skin, I think, with some green. Because, you know, witches are green. Ooh, she is going to be green. It's not much, but it's a start. You know, we got to start somewhere. Okay, 2 layers deep, and this is where we are at now. I think I'm gonna start adding some details, some shadows, to start building some color perhaps. Look, I don't normally work with acrylics and I don't normally paint in this way, so we're just kind of, we're just kind of going with it. That green base was very dark, and now I'm having trouble layering absolutely anything on this guy. That means there is only one thing to do, and I think I'm going to lean into this being really messy and try to go for a painted style. I definitely have a perfectionism issue, and I try to make everything clean and nice, but I think I should embrace a more painted, messy style. Okay, first of all, I want to shade under her forehead because I'm going to give her a lot of scraggly painted hair. So let's start adding some shading. Just really lean into it. Lean into that painted, messy, wet, witchy vibe. Wet, witchy vibes. Okay. Channeling my wettest witchy vibes. Big mole on her nose, right? We'll have to make this black, but I think I'll just add some purple for now, just for fun. Now the question is, do I give her Dijon mustard teeth and eyes because she's a witch? I'm not going for corn. I just want a little bit of color in there just to add some depth? Question mark. Variety. Oh gosh, I suddenly have the urge to just put a bunch of blood in her teeth. We'll keep her eyes white, but we'll give her crazy red. Oh my goodness. You guys know I can't resist blood, right? And it's Halloween. I almost said Christmas. It's Halloween, so I've got to. Okay, maybe she just had a hamburger. I don't know her life. This is kind of horrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I really want to give her hair, and then from there we can kind of judge what needs to happen with her as far as, oh gosh, details. I mean, she's so beautiful. I'm going to start off with big chunks and flares of black, and then we'll go through and add single pieces to make it look a little more hair-like, because right now it really just looks like a bunch of smears. I mean, so far she's no masterpiece, but it's a little better than I expected. I'm going to finish up with some line details just to, help some of these areas pop a little bit more. a little sparkly twinkle in her eye. Oh my, you can't even see the sparkles. And a fun red stripe in her hair that is either blood or a fun dye job. And there you go. Oh wait, she's kind of cute. For Crayola paints, kind of cute. I don't want to scare you guys too much, but it is time to thank the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. But don't worry, there's nothing scary about these savings for cutting edge design. That's right, sharp like a murderer's knife, Squarespace offers intuitive drag and drop editing, beautiful styling options, and unrivaled visual design effects. And with SEO tools of the trade of murder, I don't know. Every website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions, an auto-generated sitemap, and more. And with Squarespace payments, you can murder your customers' wallets by offering popular payment methods like Klarna, ACH Direct Debit, Apple Pay, Afterpay, and ClearPay. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, boo! Go to squarespace.com/CaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. For our first pumpkin, I was thinking about what can I paint or draw on here that is something I can't normally do with carving pumpkins. I don't want to just draw a couple of triangles in a jack-o'-lantern mouth and call it a day because, you know, I could do that with anything. I'm feeling very inspired with eyeballs. I want to use a color that will really pop off of the orange skin of the pumpkin, and obviously white is our lightest color. Now, do I really need to sketch eyeballs on this pumpkin? No, and as I tried to, you couldn't even see, and I didn't want to cut up the pumpkin trying to stab it to sketch. So we're just jumping right into the painting. I mean, painting eyeballs isn't that complicated. It's a bunch of ovals. All right, let's paint the colors in for these eyeballs. Obviously, we need some spooky red eyes. And while it's still wet, I will put the black in there. So maybe I can blend it. I love how questionable I am about everything I do. Maybe we can do this? I don't know. Oh, uh-oh. I think I need to abort this book. Oh gosh. The thing about a lot of cheaper or children's paint is that they have a tendency to reactivate under layers. Never mind blending. We will do it the old-fashioned way. All right, half of them are red. Ignore this one. And our blue eyes. Before I put the black in the middle, I think it would be cute to put a purple stripe on all of these eyeballs just to connect them together. You know, because blue and purple make red. I mean red and blue. Jeez. Just like a little anime purple stroke. That's kind of cool, huh? Does it make any sense? Like, it doesn't actually look like something an eyeball would have. However, it adds just a little bit of something. I just don't want my neighbors thinking I don't put effort into my Halloween pumpkins. It'd be so embarrassing. All right, these eyeballs are looking pretty cool, not gonna lie, but they do need outlines, eyelashes. That's about it. I'm having regrets. You know how they always tell you to start in the top left and work yourself to the bottom right if you're right-handed? I started on the bottom right and working my way to this top left. Why? It's the worst idea. I was going to add a dip of the shiny pearlescent, but we all know that's not going to show up because it's just a little too transparent. So I'm going to add a little line of white just to really finish the effect of them being eyeballs. It's amazing what a simple shine can do to an eyeball. Boop, boop. Okay, so this was a very simple effect and obviously not a very original idea. I've definitely seen pumpkins like this before, but it was fun putting my own version of these eyeballs in this pumpkin. Ooh, what else are we gonna make? For our white pumpkin, we gotta go dark. So I'm thinking, obviously, we need a lot of dripping blood. Okay, I know what this looks like. I said I was going to do dark on the white pumpkin, and here I am painting white. I'm just starting off with the teeth, and then I will put the black on top of it because it's hard to put white on top of black. And I want to do as little layering as I have to do on these pumpkins because this paint is positively awful. I feel like I should make a very wide mouth just to make it creepier. Those are some chompers. I kind of want a pink tongue, so I'm actually going to be mixing some red. Oh gosh, that's way too much. And add a lot of white. Uh-oh. Mix it together. Oh boy, and now we have a lovely bubblegum pink. Perfect for Halloween. Oh, he can be licking some of the blood that is dripping off of the top of the pumpkin. That's fun. Nothing more fun than licking up blood, right guys? Okay, this is a very rough block of color, but this paint, well, you know, let's let this dry. In the meantime, I'm feeling inspired by their absolutely coated pumpkin on the top there. What if I just, oh, beautiful. I'll spread that around. This feels so wrong. Like I feel like I'm painting dirt. Okay, this is a mess. I don't even know how to move this. Slowly and carefully. I regret coloring the stem. I can't even hold this thing, but I am going to attempt, oh gosh, a second layer here. I'm also going to attempt a, oh gosh, a black to red to pink gradient on the tongue, so that should be fun. Okay, not horrible. Does it look like blood? Kind of. I mean, is that the theme? Sort of. And now we start adding the details, and hopefully this will start looking a little better. And now we add a little bit of black to the gradient. I said a little bit. Oh boy, it's spiraling. We're spiraling. You can lose control of these gradients real quick if you get a little too goofy with it. Here, let's get that tongue crease. The tongue crease is useful for knowing it's a tongue. Okay. The blood drips need their second layer, and I think I'm actually gonna combine some of these. There's too much drips, I think. Maybe like combine this one. However, I am not painting the stem this time because I like having the freedom to grab it by the stem. I know, unpopular opinion. All right, our second layer is on, and our blood is now red instead of pink, which is good. I'm gonna be completely honest about this guy. He's kind of a disaster. It's taking forever to dry. I keep touching it. It's smudging. The last detail on this guy, I'm going to put some shines on the blood, again, just to add a little something. Let's see. Yeah. And a boop, boop. Okay, sure. Oh, I touched something. Oh, we've got a right here. Just exaggerate the wetness. Even if it doesn't really make sense. It's a Halloween pumpkin that's gonna be on my porch seen by children. I don't think they'll have much to say. However, I kind of forgot you guys are watching. Like, who am I talking to? People watching this video. I'm gonna let this guy dry, and then I will let you guys see him outside and outside. And that is the pumpkin paint. What did we learn today? That Crayola just puts acrylic paint in a box and calls it pumpkin paint. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's better for the environment because you're gonna put it outside. The package says nothing about that. It will remain a mystery. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.